Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? ChuckfinleLP with Let's Play Crash Team Racing. This is a special video where I'm going to go after all of the gold relics, and I'm going to turn those into platinum relics. And the tracks that I have to do is Sewer Speedway, Papoose Pyramid, Dingo's Canyon, Blizzard Bluff, Polar Pass, Engine's Lab, Cortex Castle, and Hot Air Skyway. So that's 8 gold relics in total that I have to do, and I'll do those all in this video. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to commentate during the videos, and I'm going to cut between each race at where I will be starting at the starting line in some different way. I'll, whether it's on the second, third light, right as the green starts, I don't know. It just depends on how many times I have to restart and when I hit the record and all that. But I will not be commentating until after the races and pointing out my times to you to show, fast times and all that. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and begin Sewer Speedway. So I hope you enjoy the videos, or I hope you enjoy the video. So I'll see you in Sewer Speedway. Okay, so this is really the only time I'm going to talk during these, and something that I want to point out. I had practiced before doing this video on all of these tracks I'm going to do. So my third time will usually be the time that I set during the first time I ran through here. The second time will usually be, and I'll point it out if it isn't, but the second time will usually be my practice time, and whatever current time is the time that I'm obviously doing right now. So that will help you be able to point out and see what is what time-wise. But I did want to point out that I had practiced so that you could see, that you saw those times and everything. But anyway, so as I said, I'm going to go ahead and cut, and then I'll see you in Papoose Pyramid. Alright, so that's how you do it. What you normally want to do is you want to save the on that last line of 3 blocks. You want to save the outside one instead of hitting it like I did on the second lap. This time will probably be slower. Oh no, okay, so the second time there was my practice time. That was my first time. Cutting the corner on the last lap will definitely help you out. It'll be a lot better and a lot more efficient that way. But anyway, so that's it. I'm done with Pappas Pyramid, so I'll see you in Blizzard Bluff. What I meant was Dingo Canyon. My bad on that one. This is not too difficult to get. It definitely does help if you can get all the boxes, but you don't have to, as you can clearly see. Just try to get most of them. Don't let anything slow you down. Don't stop for any. Don't go out of your way for any. Get the 2 that's going down through this downhill section. It's usually through a blind section. You'll usually do okay. So second time was my practice time, as it usually is. And so I'll see you in Blizzard Bluff now. Okay, so here again, the biggest thing that will help you out, and I could have saved a little bit of time if I hadn't have got on the ice field right before the big shortcut. If I hadn't got that 2 box, if I would have just went in a little bit tighter, got the 1, 2, and the 3 that are lined up along that jump, that would have saved a little bit of time coming back through there for the third lap. You can see here. Second time is my practice time. You have to be able to make sure that you can get over the jump to be able to make sure that you can get the Platinum Relic. If you don't go over the jump, then you can't get the Platinum Relic. You have to make sure you can make it, get over the jump, land, and then jump up and get that 2 box, and then continue going. I don't suggest doing the jump at the start, the shortcut at the start. Wait till lap 2 or 3 to do that. But anyway, so I'll see you in Polar Path. Alright, so obviously you don't want to get spun out by the seals once, or any seal once, but twice in a row, and then have to stop and kind of maneuver around for a box. You don't want to do that. I've messed up, and I probably won't get that slow of a time, but at least I got all the boxes. And it's not that important to get all the boxes, as you've seen. I could clearly do it, and you can see here my compared. I think I might have missed some boxes here with my practice run. I think I did, but it's just, goes to show you that you do not have to go after every single box to ensure that you get a platinum time. You just go after the best rows of boxes that will keep the clock froze for the longest amount of time, and then you just go from there. But anyway, so now we'll be going into Citadel City, into Engine Labs next, so I'll see you there. This is by far the hardest track to get a Platinum Relic on out of all the tracks in the entire game. Just because you have to get almost every single box, you have to get everything almost perfect. And even then, it still takes, a whole bunch of practice. But you can see here, second time was my practice time, so I did improve a little bit. But it's still very long track, very hard track, very difficult to get a Platinum on. But I'll see you in Cortex Castle. Okay, so obviously again, you don't have to get all the boxes. Falling in both those places definitely hurt my time. If I could have taken the shortcut, that would have helped me out a lot more. Hardest box by far is to get the 3 over the huge gap, which what I've been able to do is if you... Yeah, so you can see that was my practice time, 110, made everything perfect, didn't fall. And so, but the big thing to get that 3 over the big jump is what I've been able to, the only thing I figured out how to do is just to boost, to power slide boost over the boost pad, and then at the very edge of the jump, you just hit the jump button, and that's about the only way that I've been able to get to it. But anyway, so I'll see you in Hot Air Skyway. So here's another track that you don't have to get all the boxes for, but it would definitely help. I sadly missed that one over the jump. And I don't remember where I missed the other one at, but my practice time, I believe I got all of them, all the boxes, so it should be not that much shorter. Yeah, I ran over the clock a little bit because I'm trying to go after all the boxes, so if you don't go after all the boxes, it's a little bit better. You can see 153. I had to have the 10-second time reduction to be able to get that low, so you know I think I did better this time. But anyway, so that's the last relic. You don't get anything special for having all platinum relics, I don't believe. So that like score-wise or anything like that, there's no reason to do it, but it's entirely up to you. It's a good challenge to try to go after everything platinum. It definitely is very difficult for a lot of levels like Sewer Speedway, Papoose Pyramid, Blizzard Bluff, Engines Lab, Hot Air Skyway can be at times difficult. But anyway, so thanks for watching. Until next time.